Hello, hello.
Kia ora.
Kia ora, welcome back to some Slay the Princess. We're gonna jump back into this one. I think this will be... We'll probably get an ending on this stream.
Hopefully.
I imagine. It was kind of hinting at that last time because I think
Yeah.
she said bring one more vessel. So, yeah.
And this is the last stream before I go away for a while.
So it'll be the last horror stream for like a month, roughly. So yeah. But once because we met the incentive for the Carmen Sandiego playthrough, so we'll start that
when I'm back.
Once Morgan's back.
Mm-hmm.
Once she comes
Do my
back.
research.
Yeah, once she's done her overseas research. She'll be a pro.
I mean, unless the Carmen Sandiego, like, the game is asking, like, where do you buy this snack?
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be much help.
We'll see. But yes, we shall continue. Okay, so
We're just starting a new one.
yes. I'm trying to remember if I had any more thoughts on this since we last played. I don't know if I did.
You haven't said anything to me, so.
Yeah. I feel like
Did
there
it
was.
always look like this?
I believe so.
Was it always the scribbly?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not 100%
It's
sure.
been a
but I
week.
think so.
I don't remember.
Alright, well these are all just the same. We don't need to do these.
Yeah, I actually thought it was going to take longer to progress. I'm kind of glad it didn't because it might get boring. But I was expecting to, character-wise, stay trying to save her. I think this is the thing. I was expecting to start off with the, like trying to be reasonable, trying not to kill her, and then eventually just being over it and going like, turn around and leave, or whatever. But I don't know, I feel like the character that we have played would still be trying to see if there's a way to save both of us because we've gotten so close to it. It feels like, even though I'm not sure if that's possible in the game, but
Yeah, from what I'm gathering is that we're basically restoring her at the end of each cycle with the vessels, and then after we restore her, we kind of decide, well, we don't decide, I guess we would have most likely decided beforehand, but we get the choice of slaying her or saving her after we've gone through everything.
in our playthrough of it, she has felt like a victim.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think I still want to play along those lines.
Okay.
Unless you disagree.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not really bothered either way. Because as they said, like, the character in these cycles, they don't remember anything until they look in the mirror, and then they're kind of like reawoken to everything else that's happened. They get those memories back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, even if you were to slay her in this part, it's kind of forgiven because you don't have that prior knowledge until you return to... It's got a name, but I can't remember what it's called.
Well, I think we should silently continue to the cabin.
Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Ignore him.
I kind of imagine us being solemn, trying, like we're subconsciously just know that it's gonna fail, but we want to try.
Yeah, that's what it was. How did I write it? Oh, the bird thing, because I keep saying I think we're a bird, and you were like, no, we're not a bird, we're like some kind of creature. Well, that's what...
Well, I said we had like bird features. I didn't think we were a bird.
Yeah, but I keep saying a bird. But the last one we did, she said something like, be a good bird.
Oh, okay.
And then a previous one, she said something about a feather out of place. And then there's been another reference to like bird, and then we have like, you keep seeing like there's feathers here, and when it shows our arms sometimes
Oh,
there's
I never
feathers.
saw those feathers.
So I don't know if it
I thought they were leaves.
means anything. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it means anything, but they're definitely subtly showing that you're a bird. So it's kind of curious.
I mean, freedom. But I think birds are quite often associated with freedom because they can just fly away, or it's a caged bird.
The
so it's the
interior of the
opposite.
cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your implement.
Alright, do we want the blade? The thing is, if we take the blade, it ends up down there anyway, usually, because he just makes it appear.
But we usually get options for talking to her, and like she's immediately like more suspicious of us when we take the blade.
Should we leave it then?
Yeah, let's just try leaving it again. I know we do it a lot, and I know there's plenty of things we wouldn't have seen, but I just want to play the
basement
character.
Creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. Don't let it fool you.
We've done high. We've done this one, I'm pretty sure.
I think we've said,
haven't
hey, I
done
think I'm
that.
here to slay you. Well, I think we've done that, but it was
maybe.
in a replay kind of thing
Yeah.
where we were like, we're playing our role, but I don't.
We could say that. I mean, it's not a lie, because we are here to save her.
Well, because it says lie, I think she's going to react as if it's a lie. We could say just checking in on you.
I think it's saying lie because the narrator is perceiving it as a lie,
Maybe.
because he wants us to slay her and assumes we're going to slay her.
Okay.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
That reminded me of Shrek.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes.
It's kind of like
with the
Shrek because
princess.
we're weird
There's a heavy
birdling.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
We only got one option. Talk a bit first.
Okay.
What's your name? Don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? Sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to be in the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Retrieve the blade. Go back upstairs and retrieve the blade.
I feel like I'd want to do the I was sent here to slay you, you're apparently supposed to be in the world. But have we done that before?
I can't remember. We've done that
I
one.
think we did what's your name, yeah, and she just didn't give a name.
Might have done that one. Kind of curious about that one, but it's not really that relevant.
Bill's antagonist.
Yeah. This one kind of also does, but not to the same extent.
Well, it's more honest. It's kind of like,
We can do that one.
I'm just wondering if we've done it already, but yeah, I feel like that's what I would.
No.
Okay.
But I don't actually think you're dangerous, but I wanted to see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe. Starting to think it's true. There's something about you that doesn't feel right.
Well, our character, I guess, is going to the first one. Though I think she is dangerous, but
Hasn't really been that dangerous though. She's
Well-
only ever killed us in self-defense.
no, she's definitely, well, I'm dangerous as potential for danger. But I would say the first one, because I mean, I don't think she intends to do harm. I think she's stuck in a thing just like us.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember
want
much about
to
it, to be honest. I've been down here for so
We've
long.
definitely had that response before.
That's. How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
No.
Maybe we did.
No, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous. No, but
I
I'm
was
showing
hoping
you
you'd tell me.
reasons.
Oh, I feel like I'm repeating it's something I've already done.
Yeah, that sounds familiar to me. But I don't think we've had that one.
Yeah, that's kind of a fuck you to the narrator as well.
Be that one.
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully, it won't be too late when you finally come around.
Thank you for believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here?
Ow. See what I can do.
Yeah. This is just the same stuff as before, so
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Yeah, we've done these ones.
maybe if we just do the top one then, because blow the hole, go into the door, and then coming back again.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Or bite me.
I
She
don't-
offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Oh, no, okay.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Same answer either way.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Maybe just return. I think we tried the other two.
Done that one. I don't think we've done that one, but.
I think we did do the top.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so
Blah, blah,
much
blah.
easier if you'd just taken the blade. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
He did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips
She
her
is a
flesh
trapped
from
wolf.
her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
Now we. Wait.
It's the
Is that the
blade
order?
from
I
upstairs.
can't remember.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Because of you.
We
Oh shit.
saved a couple.
What? We don't have a choice now.
Didn't we save? We were thinking of going back to a save.
Oh yeah. We can do it
Just
afterwards.
yeah, do it at the end.
Well, we only have one choice.
Yep.
The hell?
I think that happened last one. Oh
No, it
because we
didn't.
could try and free her.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's
Oh.
back. Finally,
Back.
That's it. Oh, I see.
the wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Like a bird.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
No.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
They keep calling her, trapped wolf,
You've
cornered
made
predator.
a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt
The
you.
narrator doesn't know shit.
I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Birds.
Forget about trying to rescue her.
This is about survival now. Give her
Prey
everything you've got.
quite often. I guess you have birds of prey, even, as they're called.
Birds of prey. Still just slaying the
Though your
princess.
nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
We can still turn this around.
Why would we give up?
Yeah, this is interesting. I guess we'd run for the stairs. Don't think that'll work.
The princess is still chained to the wall. There's nothing she can do to stop you from getting out of it.
Unless she eats her arm off.
What if she doesn't
true.
succumb to her wounds? Whatever she is so much more dangerous than I thought she'd be.
You
Why?
rush up
She
the
just was
stairs
attacked.
and dive past the threshold. You're safe. For now. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held
Doesn't
the
look that
blade.
heavy.
Okay.
No.
We can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
It's a bad way to
The
end.
kind of enemy
Yeah.
you've made tonight.
Never forget, won't
It
forgive.
doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
Wasn't even our choice. Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. Whatever you are, you're not a princess. Go ahead and waste your energy. Hang on the door you want. It'll only make you bleed out faster. Ignore her and go to sleep.
Kind of forced us to go in this, like, direction.
Don't know.
Yeah. With the character we're trying to play, I wouldn't want to say any of them.
Maybe this one? Maybe this one.
I don't know, I'd be tempted to ignore it, but yeah, I don't know.
Maybe ignore, actually. Ignore and go to sleep, though, is a bit risky. But why not?
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
Wait,
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Whose side are you on?
Yours, of course.
But I have a duty to uphold the truth.
Lies.
Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such
We tried.
wonderful things together.
We tried.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare.
I just got under my blanket and like tapped my leg.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Well, our
And in the
internal
basement of that
heroes
cabin
will remember.
Is a princess.
We will
You're here
remember.
to slay her.
When I
If
said
you don't, it will be the end of the world.
when I said wait before, but it was still going, it's because the door, when it was ajar, was opening inwards. So what the fuck was the table doing in front of the door?
That's
That
where
did
we went
nothing.
wrong. That's where we went wrong. Idiot.
And banging on the door wouldn't open it, because should need to pull it open. Anyway, that was what I noticed.
We haven't done this yet.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get to eventually. Like, we felt like it was pointless, and maybe after that round,
Yeah.
us as director, I think we're the director, would maybe feel that way.
Yeah, because she's gonna kill us.
Even if we don't, I still think the character subconsciously feels something because us as player know stuff. So yeah, turn around and leave.
Bye.
Even if it
You
might just
have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I wonder if we could have done that earlier and it just ends.
I think maybe you can only do it at the start of like one of these loops, not mid-loop. I guess I feel that's maybe what it's saying. Because we've already committed to...
And we're hearing that. I don't think the character's hearing that.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Because surely they would react. They don't know what it is.
She's going to kill me again? No, I'm going to say that one.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Shh! What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
Kia ora, Born.
Hey, Born, how's
Morena?
it going? Gore...
What is good night?
Gore morning. It would be like...
Utter.
No, it's like... Poor Marie.
Yeah, that's right.
Poor Marie.
I was getting the
Fast.
Marie. I was thinking it was morning. but it's not.
Marie. Interesting Shenmue graphic. No, there's no Shenmue tonight. Hopefully it changed its category, because I did change it later. But no Shenmue tonight. We had Shenmue last night.
Yeah,
because we switched.
We switched.
We switched our
I was
days.
out.
Morgan wasn't around yesterday for horror, so...
With my family.
But yeah, we might have some more Shenmue at some point in the weekend. How are you doing? Don't cry. It's okay. It'll be okay. We only did a short stream last night. I think it was only an hour and a half. Okay. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? We've already asked them that. I don't know if there's any reason for asking again.
Nah, we've already been like fed up and tried to leave, so I think we'd just proceed.
Let's get it over and done with.
A warning. before she will lie. I don't think
Blah, blah, blah,
lying
blah, blah.
and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
What's the cabin gonna look like?
If we had paranoid before, we have, right? I think we had all of them.
Yeah, I
in
think
the
we've had
first one.
paranoid.
The interior of the cabin is plain.
Oh shit.
The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
It's bigger.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Where's open?
What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
Oh, look.
It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's
Ugh.
ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
What are these?
So deep breath in, deep breath out.
Our
Your task awaits,
previous
and only you can do it.
selves.
Maybe?
I'm tempted to say this whole cabin is different, but I don't know if that will change, if that will really help anything.
May as well.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right?
Yeah.
She knows that we're here. Calm down.
I wouldn't think that's
Maybe
her.
the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Girlfriend played this game? What did she think of it?
So last time we had the mirror, we just kind of gave up on looking in it because we were like, oh, whatever. But I don't know, this one's so different that I'm kind of tempted to. I don't think anything will happen. I think it would disappear like all the other times. But
Yeah, could try it.
I feel like, again, playing the character, I'd want to look in the mirror.
Yeah.
I like it too. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I feel like it's definitely one you need to do multiple playthroughs of.
I was thinking before we started today that I do hope it has an ending though.
I think it will
I
to
know-
some degree.
Like it has multiple endings, right? But I want it to have an ending, not just be you keep playing forever and ever and ever until you want to stop. I don't need it to explain everything or anything like that. It's more I want us to play a story that has beginning, middle, and end kind of thing.
Yeah. I feel like these are more likely us because they're not like humanoid.
Yeah, but the
They're
eyes are more like hers.
You reckon? They're kind of
Well,
very generic eyes.
They are generic eyes, but we don't have those.
We haven't seen our eyes. Our own eyes.
Haven't we?
We've kind of seen weird versions of ourselves in the mirror, but I don't think it's like that representative of what we normally look like. And it kind of looks like, I don't know. It doesn't really look like a bird.
She did have
either, I
a
guess,
shadow
but-
that was controlling her.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'd look in the mirror.
Hey, cyber mermaid. First time sounds like. How many times have we seen the army girl?
She had lots of arms.
Oh, the army. Yeah. And welcome in.
Welcome. Hello, kia ora.
Yeah. It is our first playthrough. I think we've seen her. How many streams have we done? This is our third
Ugh.
stream, I think.
Something like that.
So I'd say
This is the last
5.
vessel for her. So we assume we're near the
I
end.
think we've seen her like 5
of
times
this
ish,
version.
something like that. Not my type of game, I have to admit, but she was also addicted to Death Stranding 1 and 2. I liked Death Stranding. I haven't played the second one yet. I'm kind of interested in it, but I don't know. I've had a shift in my in how much I'm willing to pay for a game, and it's a lot of money, like $120 New Zealand for that. So I'm like, nope. I was probably just going to watch someone else's playthrough of it, to be honest. Unless there's some crazy sale on it at some point. So yeah, I think we've seen her like 5 or 6 times. 4 or 5. But yeah, the last time we saw her, I think she said that the next vessel will be the last one, or something
Yeah.
along those lines. but I'm going to assume you've played this one.
Yeah. Don't give us any spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. Okay, we'll look at the mirror again.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about?
The
This isn't
mirror.
a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
So the mirror,
clean.
we talked about this last time because we couldn't remember exactly what happened with the mirror. The mirror,
Just disappears.
yeah, but I think you were saying the mirror's what we do when we reset,
Yes.
but it's what we do when we remember. So we wipe the mirror and then we end up with the army girl, and then she is the one who resets us. So it's
Was it
wiping
not?
the mirror is what
I
gives
was
us
thinking
our-
it was the other way around, that we saw her and then we went through the mirror
yeah.
afterwards.
Wiping the mirror is what gives us our memory back, which I
Right.
guess makes sense as to why we can't do it till we're ready to do it or something, I guess you could say.
Quite a bit and watched 100 times more than I've played. Oh,
Mhm.
nice. Okay. So, just for explaining how we're approaching it, or how I've been approaching it, I suppose you kind of have as well. When I don't really play games, but if I'm playing a game where it's got choices, my first playthrough, I want to kind of play as if it's actually me, like what I would want to do in that scenario.
Rather than playing as like
Playing as the
character's
villain or
personality.
something, yeah.
Yeah.
This is sort of a mix of that, I suppose, because
It's kind of forced us to do that. In a
well,
way.
not even quite forced us. It's just that because I also do want to play as like the character and what I think makes sense for the narrative. And so we started with the decisions that we would want to make, but if we continued to just do that every time, then
just do the same
we would just do
thing.
the same thing every time. So like I wanted to play, well, everything that we've been doing is like gameplay wise, I think it might be interesting to do other things, but we're still kind of playing in the character's narrative makes sense that they would do this now. 100% that's how I often play myself, unless there's a kind of character implied to me by the game. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing too.
Yes.
Like in our current playthrough, the character still wants to try and save the princess if possible, because it feels like, I don't think necessarily that you can do this, but it feels like we've gotten close, and so I can imagine the character just trying again, not giving up quite yet, but also is getting kind of downtrodden at this point.
I guess kind of tricky though, because like our character doesn't have those memories, but we do have them. But the character kind of also does still have those memories
Because
when you get to the end of the loop,
character, yeah,
and when you get to the
that.
end of the loop, so it's a bit tricky in that sense. You're more or less a stupid shooter guy. Fair enough. Everyone's into their genres of games. Shooters and Shenmue. That's your categories, right? Right.
You reach forward and rub
It's our
your
bird
hand
hand.
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden
Kind
so
of.
bad.
That
I don't
makes
think
sense.
we've gotten that.
No. We're living by like a kind of a main road.
Wait,
I
can you
guess.
hear?
There's a car that just went past. There's a
Oh.
lot of like loud cars in this area.
No, we're on a pretty quiet residential street, except like quiet as in it's not that busy, but the vehicles that go past are sometimes fucking loud.
Yup.
Memories are such a weird idea for this game's lore. Yeah. So we're kind of, we're taking that all into account when doing this, because we can't discount the fact that we remember.
Yeah.
So I think that's part of it. So the age-old question of do we want to take the blade? I think
this time we have to, because we've been forced into her.
I
wanting
know.
To murder us.
Well, this is when going back to what we're kind of trying to do as a character. As a character, I think we still wouldn't want to, even though it's going to force us every time. Though, in saying that, on this playthrough, we went in and she proved herself to be dangerous, and so maybe we would take it
That's
this time.
kind of what I mean. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yes. I'm taking then. Yeah.
Take it.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
2 blades in
Good.
chat, so
Steel
Cyber
can't
agrees.
lie to us.
Bullying us into things.
Is it
Yeah,
enough,
Yeah.
though?
for sure.
Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife?
Bomb.
Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Feel like
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
kind of feels like it's the last one, and it should be a simple like, let's just get the last vessel and give it to her, but it's going to drag it out by getting us killed a million times.
Maybe.
So before we enter the basement, obviously it might give us different choices, but do you think we would want to talk to her or just go straight to trying to kill her?
I feel like we're not going to get much of an opportunity to talk to her if she's that, like,
But do we want to try and
pissed at us.
just kill immediately? Because we're scared.
If we're looking at it from this character's point of view, it's that we're trying to help her at first, and then we stabbed her against our will, which doesn't help. And then
Everything we've done has failed.
we were kind of justified in stabbing her because of what she ended up like. She showed her true nature in this loop, at least.
Got to believe in yourself.
We will try. Such a wild fifth route, you reckon? Yeah, so I feel like our character would just be like, it feels like the character was like, oh, we were justified in stabbing her in the end. Because she was like, you know, dangerous
That's
towards
kind of
us.
what the hero was saying.
Yeah,
in
so
the last
now
bit.
we would want to go in there trying to kill her. Like, we can't leave, so we don't really have much choice, really. And we assume she's dangerous, so we wouldn't want to, like, reason with her.
Yep.
You
Whoa.
cross over the threshold
Ooh.
and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
This is new.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
Every
Her
time.
cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Excuse me, you made me stab her, mate. It wasn't my choice.
I wonder if we had made certain choices in the first round, if we could get something like this, or is this only because it's we think the last round that we're getting this?
Yeah, I kind of feel
It
like
feels
it's-
very last roundish. I think we're gonna die a few times this time though.
Maybe. How hard is it to throw a knife? I feel like throwing a knife's not going to
That's
be
a dumb
successful.
idea. I'm gonna talk to her, don't need a plan. Step into the void. We'll just continue.
I mean, we don't trust the narrator. We already established that. Keeps messing with us. Maybe one of these. It's kind of the same
Kind
thing,
of
I
tempted
guess.
to step into the void.
Step off into the void between the stairs.
Yeah, like
Does that mean go
fall
down?
into the void?
Okay.
We don't have to.
I don't know.
That's not a knife. That's
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
There's no free will here. Falling into an infinite void seemed better than going downstairs and dying. I'm just scared. I was curious.
I mean, I guess I was more curious. But
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Love the way you've described
As
each
you
voice
emerge,
coming up.
you find
Yeah,
yourself
sorry, I
between
missed-
two
missed
loose
that.
rows of white wooden planks
White.
suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide.
we're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh my god.
I feel like this is what we've been entering every time.
Yeah, you reckon?
Like, it's been created around us every time, and it's changed every time.
You could be right, because the void is kind of where we end up at the end.
Yeah.
And when we chopped her head off that time, we ended up, and didn't take the head with us, we ended up in the void.
Yeah, this is just, like, it's falling apart, and it hasn't been built around us this time.
Just want to keep going some random direction. We could try that.
I don't feel like,
yeah.
I feel like at this point we'd forge on ahead. So left or right, doesn't really matter.
This way's got creepy
Eyes.
eyes, so let's go the other way. Not that it probably actually
I was
matters.
gonna go towards eyes.
Oh, okay, we'll do that. Why not?
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Why do you look weird?
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
That was quick.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
Stab.
Think.
Stab.
What did you
Blech.
do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood
God.
begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart. Lungs. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure.
Do it quick.
Heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Heart. She isn't attacking us. Liver. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
No. I feel like that's the problem, is we keep trying to kill her.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what we kind of felt earlier as well. I was going to say, before she even showed up, that aesthetically and mood, like ambience, whatever, this has been my favourite round. And then she turned up and I was like, yeah, this is my thing.
Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want from me? What happened after you killed me last time? I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave. You're a lunatic, you know that, right? Want to work together? Can you at least turn off this whole organs shutting down situation? How about I just kill you instead? We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends even. I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try and kill you. So do your worst. Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. Let's get out of here together. What? Why is this? I don't feel like she hasn't given us this option. Why are we saying this? Fine, you win. I'll let you leave. Leave together. Run. Slay the princess.
So we've tried slaying. We've tried leaving together. I kind of feel like, although character-wise I'd maybe want to try and leave together still, Some of the other ones might be more interesting. Also, I like that it's like a mask and gloves, like it's been a costume.
Mm.
Liver, nerves,
You're like
lungs,
Yeah,
this one.
I like that one.
heart, lungs.
Like
Are
with
you serious?
Mm.
Nerves, heart.
You fling the blade into the void, denying yourself the opportunity to ever slay her and finish your mission. Nobody's happy here, but maybe it's for the best.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
Nerves.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
You can't keep going? Well, what are you talking about?
Doesn't
Oops,
respond.
I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Body is dead, but you live on. Okay, that was whoa. Okay, all right.
Yeah, Cyber Mermaid said, "Let's go," and I was like, "Yeah, that's how I'm feeling."
The moment of
We're definitely
clarity.
nearing with this.
You're on a path in the... Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything. No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever, I think.
We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
We love her, so we have to set her free.
Can we love something that hates us? Can we love something that hurts us?
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us. This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
Too many.
This mission one's annoying.
I think they're all wrong. That's a good question. How many times have you all been here? What if we don't go to the cabin? Can you make sense of them? I feel so disjointed. I don't know if I can pull this off. I don't know if I can slay her. Proceed to the cabin. The only way is to do nothing, so nothing I will do.
So smitten sure sounds funny, huh? You mentioned a shadow.
Mentioned a shadow? Yeah, yeah. In the one with the dinner, when we had to eat, like, had to continue eating the meal, there was the shadow. Which could have been Smitten, because that was the one that Smitten was kind of like in love with her, and it kind of feels like his ideal world is it.
But she also seemed happy until she also was forced to do things.
I don't know if she was happy in that. I think she was happy to get out in the one before it, but I feel like she was being forced to be happy.
She was still trapped.
Yeah.
I feel like the first two.
Yeah, maybe this one. How many times have you all been here?
Many, 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 many times. It feels like we've been here forever. But it also feels like we've barely been here at all.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, we just have to do what she says and then everything will be fine. It won't. It will be for us. She said so. You're part of everything. If things aren't fine for everything, they won't be fine for you. There's no difference between fine and not fine. It just goes on and on.
Happily Ever After was added in a layer content update. Doesn't hit quite the same after you've seen that chapter. Is that the dinner one? Is the dinner one Happily Ever After? Yeah.
I just find him annoying. That was all I was looking at.
It is. That was an interesting one, that one, actually. It was quite different than the other ones we've played through.
I mean, we wanted to do stuff that doing in that one. It was nothing really to do with him.
But it was kind of like we had Smitten with us, and then Smitten was kind of the one saying we should stay here and just live here together. Then we died because we like ripped our chest open or whatever to show her our heart, and then it was like we were stuck in his loop afterwards of living with her and kind of forcing her to be happy with him.
Yeah, so I wasn't annoyed because of him in that. I've found him annoying from the beginning, basically. He's the one who I'm like, I don't really care what you're about to say. But I wanted to try and be happy with the princess so that everyone could be happy.
Maybe this one.
Is that the one you want to do? Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense. I only remember being here twice before this, and some of you don't seem to remember being here at all. Was I here those other times? Did someone else make the decisions?
What does here even mean if you really think about it? Shut up. You were here.
Every single time.
You did your best, really. There's just a pecking order. And our cruel and beautiful goddess sits atop it, right where she's always belonged.
You're lucky. What I would give to be able to forget. I've tried to keep them numb, but they're all too soft. A shame, really.
You squeaking squirrel.
Mission was that one dude from chat that ends up getting banned for making awkward comments about the stream.
Yeah. Basically. If I don't remember what I did, then it couldn't have been me that did it.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah. I guess we're kind of just either one of these.
Can you make sense of them? Is that asking the narrator?
Make sense of the voices, I suppose. We could try that one.
Knows something.
There's nothing worth making sense of. They're clearly all traumatized. And yet, you aren't. We break apart, and you stay the same. Yeah, what's your secret? Why can you break the rules when we can't?
Yeah. Didn't answer us. Bastard. What do we want to do now?
Well, I don't think not going to the cabin. I think like doing nothing. It's just not going to do anything. I'd either proceed or I would do they're all wrong.
I think they're all wrong.
Of course we're wrong.
She's the only thing that's right. Yes, obviously they're all wrong. What are you going to do about it?
Alright, we'll just go to the cabin then.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been.
Mira.
Instead, all you find is an empty hill. No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it. He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do.
So,
She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
is the narrator the unreliable narrator, or are we the unreliable narrator?
I don't know what's up with the narrator. He's obviously just trying to make things work in his favor, because he keeps like making us kill her. He made like the knife appear.
He seems disturbed when things are like, yeah, there's a way it's supposed to go. You go in the forest, you go to the cabin, you slay her. Does he know? Sometimes he seems to know more, but I don't think he knows everything. I think he knows more than he's telling us, because he's got some like, why does he think you have to go, that there should be a cabin here and you have to go to the cabin? Like, he's got something that's telling him that.
Yeah, he did mention in one of the loops, because he doesn't remember, and he says like, you know, you only live once, YOLO, and how they couldn't have been here before. But then in one of them, he kind of said like he didn't want to believe that he wasn't the first one. So it's kind of like he doesn't remember, but he's aware that
it could happen.
He might not be the first to go through this.
Yeah, he's also kind of said like, you've been here before, kind of like surprised, but also like that was a possibility.
Just do this one because it's
yeah.
What's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard?
They've been heard too much.
That was very deep.
It's why they are the way they are.
Exactly. They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving.
This feels like it's saying something
Or you
about
could just give
mental
up.
health.
Yeah, I was also thinking that. It's like your urges or whatever. Or
Don't just squash it down and not listen to it, you know? Give yourself space.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin. The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces.
She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free.
Get another vessel.
It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it.
Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
So, the mirror's interesting. When we clean the mirror, we get our memories back. So it's almost like, and they're saying she's in the mirror. So is that almost saying that like we are her?
Well, I think I said that in an earlier stream.
I think you said that she's a previous version of us who's been through it and then been imprisoned or something. Gone through a loop.
I think I said that it seemed like we could be, like, it's happened so much that we're like that's why we look like a creature, is that we're more degraded or something, but I don't know if that's quite right, but...
Okay, proceed.
Proceed? Proceed to where?
I was thinking that too.
Have to be a little more specific.
The mirror.
That's a new one. Do you think it'll work? Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
And it already has worked. It's gone. Don't you see? We're one step closer to her.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be. The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
There's nowhere to go, though.
It's the only way forward.
Okay. Take the blade. It's the only way forward. You've already tried everything else. Don't you remember? You have to take the blade.
I think I do. You have to take the blade. We've never had a choice,
You reach down
really.
to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth. You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep. Deep in the bowels of the earth, you see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread. It's a...
Void.
She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
You really are a coward.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
I was joking when I said that way back when. You know that, right?
Closer.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could mock you.
She's breaking too.
Watching over me forever. That was so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. And what's left is for you to take my will and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything.
Bird thing again.
Now don't pause. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
He's already molded us into this. So we were. I think I said early on that, like, as a character, I want to play this, but I feel like we're getting tricked.
Yeah, we've definitely, like, not been in control of our what we can do.
You're just an object, a tool. You once was something else a long time ago, but was that something you, or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There is no other ending here. Take her hand. I feel like we've always been
Extend your hand
attracted
to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you. The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next. I didn't think I'd be so tired.
Princess exhausted slumps.
Why is it so cold?
The hands are back for you.
Hey, Cyrus?
Cyrus, welcome back.
Hey. So
She's gone.
We did get her.
Yeah.
So.
I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back.
What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her.
Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they? Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
Can we
will
smash
you
it?
Stop with the smashing.
Probably not an option.
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Yeah. think I'd like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
We're doing alright, thanks, Cyrus. Hope you're doing alright too.
There wasn't a sound for Cyrus.
Yeah, I think because Cyrus popped in last night in the stream, and if you pop in, if you've been in on the same day, which technically they were because it was after 12,
Right.
then it counts as you've already. It's annoying. It counts as you've already been here. This is a bit silly. All right, approach the mirror. Step towards the mirror once more. Its secrets remain hidden. Its mysteries
Something tells me
remain.
that this is the end of the line.
Unresolved.
But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here.
Boys, it's been an honor.
Gaze into your reflection. We got more voices this time.
Sorry guys, just doing a quick pop in to say hi, but can't join in properly. That something tells me I'm going to have to check the VOD for this one. Yeah.
I think this is the last one in this full, like, very confusing because there's loops upon loops versus like the end of
Our narrative.
Yeah. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. But nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled, in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Like it's a freaking bird! Well, kind of a bird. A weird,
Poor
creepy
Mario.
looking bird. See you later, Squeaking Squirrel. Have a good night. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you are not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. You are part of me, or are you something else? You're the one that wanted me to slay the princess. Why? I have met you many times. Have you been the same? Have you been the same you all along? Sure, there's so many. I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is this place? Where are we? Destroy the mirror. It's a bird.
Ooh. This is like right at the beginning where it's like, I have a ton of things I want to ask. But it's implying that us asking the questions is destroying him.
Yeah.
I think one of the first things I'd want to know is if it's been the same him every time.
What was that? I've met you many times. Have you been the same you all along?
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
So you have trapped us in here.
What are you?
Why? I want to know why we're in here. Why we're not awake.
I haven't got that why, but it's not quite the
You
same.
know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it was even being a possibility. Why did you?
That one? or this one?
I think I'd lean towards the other one.
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
But why?
Yeah, why?
What is this construct? How does it work? And why are we here?
What are you? That's what I was going to ask that one. You're not me, then what are you? What are you? Are you something like me? Are you a part of me or something else? And what is my true identity?
It's like 5 things I want to ask, so I don't know. We always love anyone could be wrong, except definitely not me.
Yeah. I reckon one of these.
Top one out of those 2.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Does not clear anything up.
I mean, I don't think they're going to answer how I want this answered. I'd ask that's the why. I don't think we'll answer though.
This.
Yeah, can we look at the other option? What is the What's the next one? That I kind of wanted to ask as well.
I feel like we already asked that, something similar to that,
Okay.
to the princess. And she kind of just said they don't matter. They're smaller than us or something weird like that.
Well, yeah, the other 2 then. Asking why or whatever the other one was.
This one?
Oh, I think I said that was one of the ones, but also you're the one who wanted me to say the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
So what is she? That's what I want to ask.
None of this is actually answering anything.
Where did the princess go? What is the princess?
The soldier in death. He tried to stop death, and it didn't. It's not good. We'll need to die.
We've got like a freaking bird head for a cursor now.
Oh.
We don't have a creepy claw anymore. What is the princess? I want to ask him that.
Yeah.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Oh, that didn't answer anything. Just a waste of a question.
Yeah.
But he still hasn't actually said why she's bad.
Hasn't. slice of soggy bread.
I see. How am I supposed to destroy an abstract concept? I wouldn't say that. I'd be, why? Why does she need to die?
Well,
Yes,
Yeah.
kind of that.
That one then?
Yeah.
Why would you want to Why would you want to rid the world of death?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
It's
Red mate. What the
horrible
fuck?
things happen, scary things happen. That doesn't mean that you should stop them necessarily. Hi, Game Terrorist.
Hey, Game Terrorist, how's it going? Welcome back. What is my true? I kind of want to ask that.
Sometimes life is.
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
God, what the hell?
I mean, it's all gonna answer like this, so it's, you know, left open to our interpretation.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got new ones.
Yes. In one of my lives, you doubted yourself. You thought that all of this was wrong. If you made us, then I want you to know that this has been torture. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? You want me to destroy the concept of transformation? How is that existence any better than death? Or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
Yeah, transformation is one of the things that's growth. It's another word for growth.
Yeah. See that?
Sure.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either. Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end,
Thank you for the resub,
nobody
Game
wants to
Terrorist. Appreciated.
Another month already. What are your
Yeah.
names and pronouns? Thank you for asking. That's great you asked, because I started keeping a list of some of the
You
people,
did
which
too.
actually, did you find it? Because you lost it and then you found it again.
Yeah, it should be over there somewhere.
I should add Cyber Mermaid.
Cyber Mermaid.
Oh, over here.
Yeah, it should be in that pile.
I will answer your question shortly. Here we go.
Oh, you're asking for other people? Answering for other people? I
What?
thought they were asking.
No, I mean, I
ours.
want. No. That was two separate things. I was
okay.
getting the list so I could add Cyber Mermaid.
Okay. Well, my name is Jacob, and my pronouns would be he, him.
And I am Morgan, and my pronouns are she, her. Cyber Mermaid, what are your pronouns? And also, what country are you in? I like to know.
Cyber Mermaid is in the sea. Pacific Ocean.
Or the computer.
Or the computer. It's the ocean of the internet.
Not a lake, it's an ocean.
Do we want to stop asking questions?
No,
So I've already got-
I want more answers, but I don't think we're going to get more answers. I think I'd probably just keep.
I mean, the only other option is destroy the mirror, so it's probably the same outcome, I guess.
Yeah.
Flying in your ship over the east coast of the US.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I guess would have said Cyber Merman if pronouns weren't she, her.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What's the, like, neutral pronoun for a mer creature?
Mer person.
Mer person? Doesn't have the same ring.
Mer them.
Murmur.
Mer them.
Mer them sounds weird. Cyber as in cyborg.
That makes more sense.
Cyborg mermaid. Interesting. Are you like, is your tail portion cyborg, or are you like full cyborg mermaid?
Have you,
Partially.
do you do art? Because there's Mermay.
Mermaid.
This year I did some of those like daily drawing challenges, which I've never done before, but I did Mermay. That my drawings were kind of shitty, but it was also like a good practice.
They weren't shitty.
Thank you. They were different from my usual drawings because of the limited time. But anyway, yes. If you like mermaid, you should look into that.
Mermaid.
Ask whatever you want,
What about
or don't ask.
March? What about Mer Monday? Are you a part of me?
I mean, they start with M, but they're not like, they don't rhyme as much. I've seen both
Mer
Person and once Mer Them. I'm in a Discord server of
Yeah, interesting.
150 mermaid VTubers. Not an artist myself. Oh, okay.
Do you call it like a fish tank? Aquarium? Aquarium? Is the Discord an aquarium?
Have you, Jacob? Have you seen when people have the mermaid tails and like swim, like actually swim like mermaids?
No.
There's a thing that people do.
Huh.
It's pretty cool.
Interesting.
I wouldn't do it. I don't really like being in water, but
Yeah, I find it hard to breathe.
and I
in there.
especially wouldn't want to be in water with anything constricting anything on my body,
Yeah,
like having
that's
a
true.
mermaid tail.
Alright, we're going to ask, are you a part of me or are you something else?
No, I am not a part of you.
It's a lot of
But
mermaids.
that's
though,
all a matter of
150
perspective,
mermaids.
isn't it? From one vantage point, I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
The name is Femur.
Famurli. Nice. I like it. If I destroy her, won't I be alone?
At this point, I'm kind of tempted to be like, you know, it was torture, right? You arsehole.
Is that in here?
That was well, he didn't say you arsehole. I wanted to comment on how I love Morgan's absolute refusal to take any of the narrator's shit.
Yeah.
I
You know
was
he's
distrustful of the
fucking with us
narrator
the
very
whole
early.
time.
It's just because he wasn't truthful with us. Like,
Yeah.
At first I thought he doesn't know, and but then it was like, no, you have information and you're not telling us. And that
And
pisses
then he was
me off.
also...
And I love you, Jonathan Sims. So that takes a lot.
He was also, like, deciding our actions for us, which was like, yeah, can't trust you, buddy.
Also, the archivist or the narrator, he's always such
Mm.
what a hubris guy.
Mm-mm. There was one here I was going to ask. Now I don't remember which one it was.
You wanted to ask how can I destroy an abstract concept, I think, earlier.
Yeah. I think that, or if I destroy her, won't I be alone?
Johnny Sims and Nicole Goodnight are absolute legends. Is that his wife or is that someone else? Or is that someone related to this game?
She's the other voice actor.
Oh,
in the
I
game.
see. Oh!
I'm not familiar with her work.
I've loved her in this, though.
Yeah, she's been pretty good in this. I think we go for this one. How am I supposed to destroy an abstract concept,
With some amount of difficulty.
Mr. Bird?
But you're an abstract concept yourself. It would have been preferable if you had destroyed her within the confines of the construct, but when I shaped the two of you, I made sure that you were strong enough to see things through.
Well, we haven't been able to kill her, though. Death of the Author is the achievement we just got.
Ran out of questions. Okay. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Lie. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this. Say nothing and watch him end.
The last one I haven't decided is probably more truthful for what I'd be feeling. As much as I haven't been taking his shit, which I didn't realise I was that firm about it, I don't want to rub it in his face. I think he still kind of is, he's trying to do what he thinks is right, even if I don't think he's right. This is her first video game appearance. She's also a Twitch streamer.
Huh.
Ah,
Interesting.
that's cool.
What, has she done other, like, voice acting outside of Twitch?
You know, I'm going to look her up. Well,
Is she more like podcasty voice acting, kind of like Jonathan Sims? That's all I know him from. Magnus Archives.
which Jacob hasn't finished yet, so
I have
no
not
spoilers.
finished it, no. We're like season 3, I think, something. Appeared on some podcasts. Okay. I'm not really a podcast person. I kind of find it hard to concentrate on them, to be honest. My mind tends to wander, and then I realize I've missed a whole bunch of stuff. It's quite annoying, especially for something like the Magnus Archives. Definitely miss a lot of detail. I think maybe this one. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of
That's
this.
what I feel like. I just looked her up. I'm going to look at it later.
Sorry, Mr. Bird.
I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Bye.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Do I? As a final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. It's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you.
What was the problem, sorry, that you have with podcasts and audiobooks? I was looking at it all the time.
I just find it hard to
that
listen
you
to them
tune
because
out.
I tune out without realizing. Yeah, I do it with books too, not to the same amount, not to the same not to the same degree. But I'll get through a few pages and then realize, like, wait, I haven't taken in anything I've just read.
I do that
from the last couple
occasionally, but
pages.
yeah, not all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm usually, well, actually no. Podcasts, I listen to podcasts constantly. There are some that I pay more attention to than others, and some I do kind of tune out of a bit more. But
If it's gripping,
with
I'll be more focused on it. But
story ones, I think I almost like pay attention more because it's a story and I know I need to.
well, that's what I find with the Magnus Archives is like, because I'm saying like if it's gripping, I tend to pay more attention, which the Magnus Archives is gripping. But I think what happens is when it's doing the like recordings, it's less like, because you've got like the recordings and then you've got usually at the end of the recordings it has kind of like more to do with the actual like.
That's still story.
I know they're both story, but it's more like when we get to that point, it's kind of like, oh, like this is what I'm more invested in, because the other ones are kind of like, you know, they're kind of their own isolated stories. I know they're not completely isolated. I know they tie into the grand scheme of things, but like the bit where it's outside of those tapes is more like where the narrative kind of like evolves more, I guess you could say. So I feel like I pay more attention during those bits. I feel like I'm more like tuned in during those bits compared to the audio recordings.
Hey, Game Terrorist. Only podcast I hear is a German retro podcast talking about old computer games. I listen to a ton of podcasts.
Yeah, you listen to heaps. We listen to the Magnus Archives in the car, and then outside of that I don't listen to podcasts.
That's not all the time either, so there's
not all the
kind
time.
of like
It's-
long gaps
yeah,
between.
like weeks
I've already
sometimes.
listened to it, but yeah, I haven't listened to the new season though.
I used to listen to them a bit more because when I used to drive to work, it was probably about a 30 to 40 minute drive, so I'd actually get time to properly listen to like a podcast on the way in and the way back. But now it only takes me like 15 minutes to get to work, so it's kind of like not worth starting one.
Well, whereas for me, even if I have 10 minutes or even less, I'll have my podcast playing and then pause it and then resume, and I just keep going. Anyway, keep going with this now.
Yes.
Proceed to the cabin one last time.
Bring the moment of clarity to her. It's the achievement. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. What?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Her voice is that slightly less trustworthy voice. And
It's
also
like an
there's lots
in-between.
of naked versions of her.
There is. They're all naked.
missed
They're all
you too.
naked.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. What happens now? Oh, I don't know what to ask.
Probably this one.
Okay.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I don't trust her though either, fully.
Well, she is death, according to him. So, I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Okay.
So, Shifting Mound and the long quiet. Did he actually say she was death? I felt like he was more saying that the two of us, like our concepts and whatever, like
He was saying he wanted to
stopped death.
stop
like,
death
Yeah, but I felt like that
through
was
her.
kind of not that she is death, it's that our existence, like both of us, or at least her existence, allows death.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I got the impression that she was some form of
Shifting
death.
mound. What does that mean?
Don't know.
See, long quiet sounds more like death to me.
Yeah, shifting mound is maybe like
Makes me think
evolution.
of a grave, but
Or evolution.
oh yeah, he said she was transformation.
Transformation, that's the word I was looking
Mound.
for.
What's the mound bit?
Just like a mound of mass that shifts and changes, maybe.
Again, it just makes. I'm just imagining graves. But yeah, I don't know.
Bird. You've got a bird for an eye.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and
We
never
didn't have a
acting.
choice.
But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
We have no choice.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
So, I, in the real world, would not get rid of death.
I would probably also do that. So many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't really understand that.
If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment?
Kind of want to ask that.
Yeah. There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. Slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. This one was what we were going to say?
So it sounds like from our answers that there is still, yeah, worlds get destroyed when she's around, but I still kind of think, like, if your transformation, okay, earlier in the stream, in one of the previous streams, I said something about if, sorry, that music actually feels really loud now. That did not help. In a previous stream, I said that the narrator was talking about all these worlds being destroyed, or the world being destroyed if she got out, and I said that it kind of felt like rather than worlds being destroyed, it was all the alternate universes of like possibility, like the possible choices that were not taken. So that's been destroyed. And now I'm coming back to that because if she's transformation, it feels like what is being destroyed are the potential for those other choices, because those choices are now gone.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, if you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Right.
That's a really cool take on it. Thank you. Well, now I'm confused though. Asking that question kind of felt like we changed, because I was kind of happy with being like, free her and there just be death or be a choice or be a single world, because I don't know, I'm an atheist, like I think death, you know, is just part of it. But now I'm like, oh wait, what's going on? Okay, sorry, what are these options?
Address this vessel's statement directly.
But not telling us how we're addressing it. Okay.
Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation? I think she's talking about there not being death. Maybe? Destroying death, but I guess that's not really solitude. I don't know. Speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. Appeal to your shared humanity. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. Argue your independence. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you.
I'm slightly frustrated because before that last thing we said, we were on board with her. I wasn't arguing with her. We were just asking the question to have a better understanding of what we were doing. Yeah. And now I've got these answers where I'm like, now I feel like we're arguing with her and I wasn't trying to argue with her. And that's irritating.
Reject, argue, reject, appeal, explore.
I don't understand. What does it mean by address the vessel statement directly?
Address this statement?
Yeah, but address it how?
I guess ask further questions, maybe?
Minor gameplay spoiler for you, Jacob.
Sure. Yeah, it's fine. Minor gameplay's okay. Yeah, I'm a little confused on this too. Address the level vessel's statement directly leads to a submenu. Okay, let's have a look at that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, that's actually really good because that is in line with what I was saying, so thank you.
Thank you for sharing yourself with me. I don't need to share my heart with anyone. I wish I could share my heart with you. You showed me your heart to break me. It was a terrible thing to see. If that is what it takes to rid the world of suffering, I could bear the solitude. So this is leading more into destroying death, I think.
Yeah, destroying her to destroy death. So we have to be alone to destroy death. Okay, I feel like it's setting it up like we're being selfish if we set her free so we're not alone, but then there's death in the world. Versus kill her and take the punishment of solitude in order for the world to be okay, like to not have death. And now I'm like, yeah, I kind of wish the game told us that as well. And yeah, thank you again. Because I've been interpreting this whole death thing as ridding the world of death, like it's the world is existing but no one dies, versus ridding the world of death in the sense that we're not killing a world or actively are killing a world. No, I can't explain what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
I feel like the choices we've been given aren't lining up with how I was understanding it.
I might be wrong, but I feel like this is gonna go through all the vessels we've seen. This is the first one that we're interacting with.
Wait, okay, I think I can explain better. So, what I thought was happening was option 1 was slay the princess, the world has no death, but we're alone. Option 2 is free the princess, the world still has death, but we're together. But now, from reading these, it feels like the options are option 1, slay the princess, the world isn't destroyed, we are in solitude. And option 2, free the princess, the world is destroyed, but we're not alone.
I'm not sure if
So
that's what they are or not.
yeah, so
I can't really tell.
that second lot of options is what I'm getting from what we're reading, but the first lot of options is what I thought it was, in which case I'd be like, well, yeah, free the princess, the world can have death, that's fine. If it's about destroying a world, then I'm like, that makes everything a bit more complicated.
Yeah, see, like, I don't get what this is meaning. Is this meaning that we've existed without death in terms of the loops we've gone through where we haven't died? Is that what that's saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
I kind of feel like we just go here and go, thank you for sharing yourself with me. Because I feel like it's going to move on to, like, the next vessel. That's just my
I'm alright with that.
is that we go, because she said I need to make it more clear to you or whatever the hell she's to look. Said
They keep talking about
that's
a
what
world
it takes to
devoid of
enlighten you,
death.
then so be it. Yeah. Would it be us? If you're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? You're saying that's because you don't yet understand. You're right, I don't understand. I'm confused. I'm just gonna do this one.
I'm aware of what it did to you. The understanding of return to me is a gift.
Her voice is so much quieter than the music.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you found me,
See.
and we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in something that wasn't us. Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom, but we needed to walk a path together to bloom. Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning? What of those in the worlds beyond? Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
No, I wouldn't. But I don't know how to answer that with these options. But I don't want to reject her thing. Stop the fight early and surrender. Oh wait, are we fighting now? Is that what's going on? Are we arguing with her? I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, I don't agree with any of those things it just said.
I almost feel like just this one.
Yeah, I feel like that's the closest to how I actually feel.
I get it, there's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you. I just don't know how. Do we want to just do that?
Yeah, because I don't want to kill her.
Yeah, neither.
Like, I don't want to
I
fight
just feel
her.
like we just went on a
Again, I don't
path
want to
that we
destroy a
didn't want
world,
to go
but
on.
from what they've said, they were talking about a world devoid of suffering and death. I'm like, well, that just is the world. Like, I don't think that solves any problems, like just getting rid of death.
Okay, I'll do that one.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
Yeah, I think we kind of started going down the route of slaying her, and she was trying to convince us otherwise.
Yeah.
But we did.
But that wasn't our intention.
We were just trying to ask more questions, so it got a little bit confusing there. Free yourself. Treat yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing. You can feel the... Hold on.
Why was it so fast?
You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you. It's because I changed the speed, because it was slow before, but now it's going way too fast. Confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles, you push back and strain against it.
You are a caged bird.
But it does not yield.
I love you.
What I say back to you. Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is.
See, I like that. Absolute reality, something that simply is. Again, just going, as you know, obviously there's all these weird beings in this, but as a sort of atheist skeptic, it's like, I don't need a higher power to tell me that any of this stuff is just, you know, absolute reality. But I just want to, again, make it clear that we were making the choices because we don't believe in getting rid of death, not because we were being selfish and didn't want to be alone.
Yeah.
It keeps implying that that's why we made these decisions, and that's actually not why I made the decision.
What happens now?
Everything.
Oh.
Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
We don't change anything. Step into the infinite. Into the grass. Well. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear.
Before you click.
You and she are finally home.
I started thinking this before, and I think I said it in a previous stream, and it's not unique. This is not an original idea, but I've said it in other games as well, that I've always quite liked when we've watched movies or games or whatever, where it's, you have instead of good and evil, instead of God and Satan or whatever, it's just forces that pull in different directions in the world, and that's what keeps balance. Yeah. I've always liked those in the narratives that we've done. So again, that's not my original take or anything, but that kind of feels like what we're heading to, which is,
I think so, yeah.
I would find satisfying, because that was the intent. Again, we weren't trying to not be alone. That's kind of more the intention of what was after. Yeah. There are no endings was the achievement we just got.
There are no endings, only new beginnings.
Okay, cool. I was worried that was going to go in a direction that was pissing me off during some of that, but I think that was in line with what I was saying. Zach Phillips. Sorry, I got a family member with that name.
Oh yeah. Good and evil are such frustratingly simple. Yeah, it's not really not that black and white. Life is not that black and white at all. Even the beginnings.
I mean, even if you are religious, Satan isn't a character that was actually like in the Bible in the sense that we know of him. Like a lot of that's been later stories that sort of expanded on concepts. So if it's not even that simple in the Bible, let alone real life,
Yeah.
even more beginnings. I was about to just read, held a message.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Okay,
that.
cool. No, I'm happy with that. That was cool.
I
Would I want to?
think I liked the ending. I'm not sure, to be honest. It was a little different than what I was expecting in terms of the ending.
Yeah, it's different from what I was expecting too. I'm not blown away by the ending, but I'm satisfied with it.
We got our song, Finish the Game. Good ending doesn't count. So that wasn't the good ending? That what that means?
Wait, sorry, what are you reading?
Oh, it was an achievement we just got.
Oh, I didn't see that. What did it say, sorry?
It said, our song, Finish the Game, the good ending doesn't count. No, I think there's definitely multiple endings. Now that you've finished the full story for the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery. You can access it from the main menu and in-game menus under the Memories tab, and it's full of clues that will help you find undiscovered vessels and interactions. Happy hunting.
I really liked a lot of the drawings of the princess and vessel.
Yeah, I liked them too. The art was really cool.